people, welcome to Insane Vapor Reviews. So today I'm going to be reviewing some juice that has been sent over by my sponsor. My sponsors are Hippo juices. They've got a decent range of flavours and the prices are mental. They start from £4.20 for a 30ml bottle up to 120ml, which I think's about £14, £14.50. You can't rumble for those prices. Anyway, they've sent me over three flavours. So let's get cracking and try these out. So the first one they sent me is purple slush. Pretty self-explanatory, and it really purple slush. It's going to be like a grape slushy. So we'll give it a go. Not bad. You can taste the grape on the inhale. It's quite subtle on the inhale. On the exhale, you can taste it a lot more. It sort of hits you then. Now what I like is that it's more of a sweet grape than a sour grape. I mean, I've tried some grape juices before and there's some out there that they've got that perfumey taste to them. But this, no, it's pretty good actually for a purple slush. I mean, I do like grape juices, but I've never been a fan of a grape slush or a grape menthol. I've always preferred grape bubblegum flavours. But this ain't too bad. For the price, you can't moan at all. You cannot moan at that. I mean, £4.20 for a 30ml bottle. You can't complain. It's pretty decent. Quite like that, to be fair. So I think this might be my very first purple slush. It's quite nice. Yeah, so not too bad. So we'll move on to the next one. Just get rid of that. This is the part I hate. Ideally I could do with a big collection of mods just to put one flavour in each. Right, next I'm going to go for Shamrock Shake. Now, Shamrock Shake's never really appealed to me. I'm not a huge dessert fan. I know the flavour profile is ice cream milkshake, which, like I said before, hasn't really appealed to me. This is the first time I will be trying a Shamrock Shake flavour. I mean, it smells pretty decent. You smell the ice cream in it straight off. But obviously it's the taste that counts. So give it a whirl. I mean, I'll try anything, to be fair, first time. You can't say you don't like something if you've never tried it. Give it a little go. Does smell quite nice actually. It smells quite strong, which is ideally what you want from a juice, if that makes sense. If you can't really smell it, you're not. Do you know what I mean? If you go to a shop and they let you smell the juices and you can't really smell anything, you're less inclined to buy it. That's me personally. If I can't really smell anything, I won't buy it. But anyway, let's give this a go. It smells quite minty. No, I think Shamrock Shake is actually a minty milkshake or minty ice cream mixed together or something like that. I'm not a fan of mint ice cream, so a bit apprehensive, but I'll try it. Tastes like mint ice cream. Exactly the same taste. You've got the same aftertaste, everything. On inhale, you get the mint, and then on the exhale, you get the creamy taste with it as well. I'd say more ice cream than milkshake, but it's still a nice flavour, to be fair. It's not one that I'd turn around and say, no, I won't vape at all. It's not, personally for me, the best flavour I've ever tried, just because I'm not a fan of mint, and I'm not a fan of, well, mint ice cream basically, which is what this tastes like. But it's not too bad. If you're into mint ice cream, it's definitely a decent flavour. I mean, the flavour's there, it tastes exactly how it's described, so you can't fault that really. I mean, one thing I hate is tasting a juice and it tastes nothing how it says in the description. Do you know what I mean? It's false advertising in my eyes, but this, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I would actually vape it, to be fair. Probably not an all-day vape. Because for me personally, it'd get a bit sickly after a bit. Right, so the next one is Heisenberg. Now, I do actually like Heisenberg, but there's only ever one. There's only been only one Heisenberg that I've ever actually liked, and that's been by Vampire Vape. I've tried a couple since then, and I've not been impressed, to be honest. I mean, it smells like the real deal, so hopefully this one's just as nice, or ideally better. But we shall give it a whirl. And see what this is saying. Actually smells quite strong, which, as I've already said, personally for me is a good thing, so we'll see. Bang on, there we go. That is spot on. I cannot fault that at all, and I tell you what, it'd be a bloody good cure for Viper's tongue. It's actually really nice. The flavour's quite strong, as you expect. Tastes like a normal Heisenberg. You've got that fruity menthol taste. The menthol may be a little bit strong for some people. It depends how much you like menthol. But I do actually really like that. That is definitely an all-day vibe. Cannot fault that at all. I'm actually really pleased with that, to be honest. Because like I said, I mean, I've been put off from buying Heisenberg in the past because I've only ever really liked one brand. This is bang on. Cannot fault that at all. Right, so the last one is their newest one. Now, the flavour profile is blueberry, pomegranate, menthol and aniseed. Now, to some, that might not sound appealing at all. They've decided to call it No Name, as they hadn't come up with a name for it. So, if anyone's got any ideas, feel free to message me or them, and we'll see what we think. Bit apprehensive just because I do like aniseed, but I prefer it on its own, just a pure aniseed vape. And the fact that it's aniseed with fruit and menthol, I am a bit apprehensive, I'll be honest, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully. I mean, it smells quite fruity. Actually smells really fruity. But yeah, this is their new one. Now, at the moment, it's not. Last time I checked the website, which was yesterday it wasn't up for sale yet, so I'm guessing I'm one of the first people to try it. So I'm quite privileged actually. So I know you're all dying to know the verdict, so here we go. On the inhale, you get the fruit, definitely. It's nice, don't get me wrong, it's actually really nice, but it's hard to explain the flavour in the sense of, like I said, you get the fruit on the inhale, and on the exhale you get the menthol. It tastes slightly the same as Heisenberg. The aniseed's more undertone. It's not too strong, it's not too potent. I mean, I've tried aniseed and menthol vapes before, and you'll see it in my previous reviews. It was in my juice bomb review. That was far too strong. I just couldn't take it. I'd also saw somebody else review it, and straight away, just one puff's enough. You can't deal with it. It's so strong. It chokes you. It hits the back of your throat. It chokes you. Your eyes are watering. It's just not a nice vape at all. Don't understand it. Really, really don't. But this is not too strong, which is a good thing, because the last thing you want is to make a juice that people are going to choke on. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to sell it. And I was really, really apprehensive about these. When I was first told about the flavour profile, I was a bit, don't know if that's going to work. But if you like Heisenberg, you'll like this. Definitely. The fruit's not as sweet. It's more, I wouldn't say sour, it's just not as sweet. Slightly more bitter than the Heisenberg, but not too much. The menthol and the aniseed, not overpowering at all. I mean, that's a perfect mix. That is, you wouldn't want to adjust that in any other way, because it's, in my eyes, it's perfect. If you like your menthol and your aniseed, definitely try this out as soon as it's up for sale. Try it out. It's actually really, really nice. I'm quite glad. I mean, I've only tried 4 flavours. They've got a fair few flavours, but for the prices, like I said, you cannot moan. And they are more or less premium quality. Why pay ridiculous amounts of money for name juices when you can pick up juices like these? Do you know what I mean? I'm glad that they're sponsoring me. I'm glad to represent them, because they do pretty decent juices. And like I said, I mean, 120ml for what, £14.50? You cannot moan. I can't find 120ml for that price anywhere. Never ever seen it. I mean, when I saw how cheap their juices were, I was really, really surprised. But they are really, really nice. Definitely try them out. I mean, hopefully sometime soon I'll have the full range, and I can give you a full review on their whole range. But that is actually really, really nice. So anyway, people, that is Hippo juices. I will put the link for their website in the description and to their Facebook page. So don't forget, guys, also subscribe if you want to see more juice reviews. I'll have a lot more coming up soon, so keep your eyes peeled. Peace.